As we begin a new year, Christians can use this time in three ways. We can use it as a reminder, as an opportunity, and as a warning. Whenever we think of the new year as a reminder, we recognize the fact that we have made it through this past year, and that should remind us of the blessings that God has bestowed upon us. Paul noted in Acts 17 in verse 28, "In Him we live and move and have our being." James reminded his readers that all blessings come from above in James 1:17. And what is even more amazing than that is that this has happened since the time of creation. In Lystra, Paul told the crowd that God did good and gave you rains from heaven and fruitful seasons, satisfying your hearts with food and gladness, Acts 14:17. God continues to do this even today on account of the promise that He made to Noah, that while the earth remains, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease, Genesis 8:22. During this time of year, we can reflect upon the blessings that we have already received and look forward to the blessings of this new year and the things that we will receive from God as a result of our faithfulness. But we also can look at this new year as an opportunity. While Paul recognized that the eternal reward with Christ was far better than anything of this life, he was determined to use his time on earth productively. He told the church in Philippi, "For to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. But if I am to live on in the flesh, this will mean fruitful labor for me," Philippians 1:21 and 22. What Paul was saying was that as long as he had life in him, he was going to use his time as an opportunity to do good. And we too can look at this new year as an opportunity for many things, including spiritual growth, helping others, spreading the gospel. But ultimately, we should strive to make the most of our time, because the days are evil, as Paul told the church in Ephesus in Ephesians 5:16. But also, we should look at this new year as a warning. Solomon wrote about our fleeting life that we have under the sun in Ecclesiastes 9:9. James then issued this reminder, "Yet you do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. For ye are but a vapor that appeareth for a little time, and then vanisheth away," James 4:14. As this year ends and this new year has begun, we cannot help but be reminded of the fact that time is quickly passing by. We can never go back and reclaim the time that has already passed. Instead, we are steadily moving toward our common fate, that of death. The writer of Hebrews said in Hebrews 9 and verse 27, "And it is appointed unto men once to die, and after this the judgment." But friends, not only will we reach that point that we pass away from this physical life, but following our death we will all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each one may be recompensed for his deeds in the body according to what he has done, whether it's been good or whether it's been bad, 2 Corinthians 5 and verse 10. The passing of time should serve as a warning to us that we need to prepare for this coming appointment. And friends, as we face this new year, let us remember the blessings that God has so richly showered upon us in the past. Let us resolve that we will serve Him and that we will grow in Him and always be prepared for our time on this earth to come to an end. Friends, we want to thank you for joining us for our program today, and we pray that God blesses you with a wonderful day.